Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if the stream is working because I was trying to look at it myself, but I was unable to, so I'm a bit curious. Also, thank you, Nat, for being first. Let me know if the audio and all that stuff works. Yeah, you can, if it works, you can then see. It is a bit diabolical here. Can't believe this, guys. Can't believe this. Yeah, exactly, Nat. Where did all this snow come from? Yeah, you tell us. it is unplanned for. Because I was like, yeah, I'll come here and shovel a little bit. Like, I'll rescue these tops. I don't know which side you're seeing. Maybe I should turn you guys around a bit. So I was like, yeah, I'll rescue these tops here. But these are like frozen solid. The sand on top of them is like one big piece. So there's no rescuing these. There's basically next to nothing I can do here today. I was like really racking my brain with what am I supposed to do here today? Like what's something I could do to like progress this in any way? Because we'll come tomorrow with like my parents and my aunt and her husband and my brother, and we'll cover these foundations. We are like a day late, I think, with that, seeing that there's like snow inside it already. But it's gonna still be like better to cover it before there's like more of it. So I guess it's still gonna be good. But yeah, something. There's like a joke in the more of the like the southern Finns that they were like surprised by the winter. It's mostly about like people driving their cars that they don't have like winter tires on and stuff. So they get like surprised with the sudden snow. But I guess we got surprised as well. I had assumed that it would like melt away, but apparently that wasn't the case. At least not yet. Because I was thinking, the only thing I have like come up that I could do is take away this top here and remove the handle, because if you guys remember, this is like the bending table, so I could like remove the handle from it, like unscrew it, or like because it's like bolted, and then just put that back in there, because I think it would still be better to like have it there without the handle. But I don't know how stiff will this tarp be. If I start removing it, will it like just rip? Also, hello Frutality, Christmas is here. Unfortunately, yeah, it seems like we have been bamboozled by the by the sudden snow. It's also cold here. It's like -2 or so. Not like really cold, but it's always the first ones that gets you like you're not used to it. I guess I could put my beanie on. Maybe that will help. My messed up beanie, guys. There should be a seam somewhere. What the hell? Maybe there. So yeah, I'll put this on. But yeah, so again, it might be a shorter stream, shorter stream today with the absolute lack of what we can do here. But yeah, how are you guys? What's up with you? What's the weather like in? No, I'm stressing. Nat is in Sydney and Futality is in Melbourne. Surely I got that right. Do you have snow in there as well, guys? Surely I'm not alone with this. But yeah, so tomorrow no stream, and I don't think there's gonna be a stream on Sunday either, because I think we just come here, like do a little bit of cleaning and like making all of this ready for winter. But I don't think that's like a stream worthy activity, because we're also like gonna be in a rush, because we have like stuff that we have planned on or like agreed on after that. So Christmas actually skips Australia. You guys, I guess it's because of your background, like you guys are all like criminals, surely. That's still a thing, right? So you only get like coal instead of gifts. Very good. Can't believe this. Surely a snowman stream. I don't know if there's enough of that. And also I think making a snowman, it would help if it was like around zero, so you could like make, because you can't really make like snowballs and stuff when it's like frozen over, so you'd have to have it closer to 0 degrees for that. Can't believe this. It's very hot here. Can't believe this, guys. But yeah, I can show you around the foundation, because it's now like when we start placing those tops and stuff, it's gonna be interesting with like placing those stones and stuff as weights. We also were discussing of putting those like in those fabrics, those filter cloths inside here, But then again, it doesn't really matter if we do it that after. The only thing is that you will have to like clean that up, so that's gonna be a burden. Because you can already see that there's like leaves and stuff in there, so we'll have to go like picking those up after. Ice balls, yeah, exactly that. What month do you think you can resume building? I'm assuming it's gonna be either end of April or start of May, if like previous years have been like a good indicator. I guess that's all we have is like what was it in previous years, but depending on like how cold the winter is and how like warm the spring is, it's either like during April or then like during May. I think either of those 2 months. I'm not assuming anywhere like earlier than April. It's like I don't. That would be like a truly different kind of year from like the previous ones if we were here already on like March. So I'm assuming it would be somewhere. Because again, like this year we started on my birthday, which is the 28th of April. So that's when we started here, and I guess we could have sort of started a bit earlier as well, but that's when the excavator was here, and it was like still like cold. I remember like the earliest streams that we had here on the plot. I was like standing somewhere there. We were digging up the sewage pipe thingy from where the sewage pipe ends up over. Then I remember there was like snow coming, like it was snowing ever so slightly when we were doing that. So it was still like around the 0 degrees then. Also, hello Bogus, hello. But yeah, so winter has definitely surprised us here. But yeah, so I guess the only thing I could again like try and do is remove that top and get the handle away from here, and hopefully that's one thing we can do today that we won't have to then do tomorrow, etc. So let's see if this can be taken away. Yeah, it's not like frozen on the ground here luckily, but it is hella stiff. So it is gonna be interesting to maneuver. Any sudden movement and I feel like I'll rip this thing. So yeah, let's just lay it there for now. But yeah, so there's gonna be gaming streams up until like April surely. Now if only I can unwind this. This is also like hella rusty. I would also not like to get rust on these gloves of mine, but I don't think there's a way to do this without that being the case. So let's just unscrew this bolt. Nice ASMR, very nice. Yeah, I was gonna ask how much of that you heard. But yeah, so this is also it's now sticking to my gloves. So my gloves got glued onto it. This is, if you guys know if you like lick a metal when it's like cold, your tongue gets stuck into it. So basically what happened here is that my gloves were like somehow moist or something. You can see there's like frost there now. So it immediately got glued there. What's on today's agenda? I have no idea. I already mentioned that this might be a shorter stream, seeing that I was unprepared for the amount of snow here. I had like hoped I would be able to do like some shoveling and stuff, but there's no way I can do shoveling with this amount of snow on top of everything, and like everything is like frozen solid. But I don't know if I need to remove this necessarily. I guess this can stay there, so I'll just take this handle thingy indoors. Oh really, we want to see diabolical net? Diabolical, that's a thing that all the kids learn one way or another. You can learn it by seeing someone else do it, or then you can learn it the hard way. So surely that's something I don't need to demonstrate. Please. Now where would I take this actually? This whole thing is like a bit full of stuff at the moment. But luckily we now have... Actually there's one bad news, which is the amount of snow suddenly here, and then one good news, which is I don't know if you noticed, but the van is back. Van is back, guys. There it is. Trying to show it there. Guys, you can see the van. The van is back. Can you believe this? Diabolical. Ooh, it's cold, guys. It's so cold. We want to see it's diabolical. It lives. Yeah, it only cost 1,600 euros this time, so I have to say these have been the most expensive kilometers in any car I've ever driven. So let's hope that it takes some more months before it again explodes. Can't believe the luck we've had with that shit. One chan, yeah, exactly. But that also means that there's now hope for the 100 follower special. We actually, I think we've lost one follower, so we are like further from the 100 followers than we were last stream. But the 100 follower special would be the IKEA road trip surely. But yeah, here's the Stift tarp ASMR for you guys again. So I feel like it should now also like be easier to place here, since there's no longer the handle in there. So like this, I guess, and then I would need to slide it underneath. Surely some meatballs, yeah. What time is sunset today? Like 3 p.m. Yeah, I think something like that. It's already like, I can tell you guys, it's like already on the roof level of the neighbor's house. So it's not like we're not far off. So you can basically see that it's almost at the roof level there, or basically like a half and half. So we're not too far from it. So I guess something like an hour or two, yeah. I think it was around 8 here. Oh yeah, like 8 p.m. I guess then, yeah. Yeah. You guys, can you believe it's the same sun for both of us? Like you're so far away, but you still have the same one, guys. Surely it's the same one. Can't believe this. But yeah, so I would need to, before I forget, put that underneath there, because otherwise the wind will sabotage. But yeah, so from now on it's all winter streams, I guess. So again, no stream on Sunday, and the next Friday I guess we'll have to do gaming then. Because again, Citronelli was saying that she's busy up until this month, or like end of this month. So the IKEA road trip would be, it would be on like December then. We'll see when in December. Because there's also another update I can give you guys. I guess I've not been telling you guys because I feel like I jinx it, but I'm hoping this won't jinx it. But we're hoping to sell one of the apartments, so we've got an offer. We've gotten an offer for one of the apartments, so it means that we have to move. So there might be like some cancelled streams on like Fridays or whatever if we are then moving on those days, but we'll see. But yeah, hopefully that goes through, so it would help us with the construction budget and all that stuff. Fingers crossed, yeah, exactly that. Let's hope it goes through. Can't believe we had the option of using a different sun and we just didn't. Okay, that could be one corner done. I like how the snow is also the sticky kind that, you know, just like sticks to your gloves. Toes crossed is diabolical. You don't use a different sun. Can't believe this, guys. Can't believe this, guys. I also need to get a heater of some sort inside the van there, because it would help with like keeping the air dry if it was warmer in there than it was outside, so it would like push out the moist air then. So I'll actually have to go shopping after this stream to go for like, we need a brush, and then we need like zip ties and all that kind of stuff for the tarpaulins. Streams crossed. Can't believe this. Also, if Nat is still here, I asked Citronelli, who has played the RV there yet through and through, that how far along were we in there, and she said that there's maybe like 2-ish hours left of it. So if we ever continue that stuff, there's like a higher chance that it wouldn't go like 7 hours this time. So if that is a thing on the agenda at like any point before April, I'd be down. But yeah, so now we would need to get this underneath there as well, and let's see how this works. So I'd have to lift it, and it's a bit heavy, in addition to being a bit cold. I guess that works. Also guys, I might not have enough like clothing for this, so we can start like a thirst trap channel with like my bare skin visible. Guys, I'm not prepared for the winter. Can't believe this. Streams crossed in my public urinal. Can't believe this, guys. Sounds like we need a part 2. Yeah, that's what I was also getting from it. And I think in the future, if we are to collab, I think it would be a smart idea to maybe have like an end time. Because otherwise there's the risk of like one more time, one more go, guys. Just one more, I swear. And then it's never ending. Also guys, there's been a absolute travesty, a traumatic event. I'll point the camera here and I'll ask you guys to tell me what it is. So here we have a guessing game now. You can definitely see how I'm out of content here, because that was the only thing I had like identified as a thing I could do. So yeah, now you guys have to tell me what's wrong in this picture. After this weekend I have 3 weekends until I'm away in Malaysia, but also free when back during your winter. Yeah, I think like whenever works for me, because again we'll have to move. At the moment, if things go through, it would be that we have to be out of the current apartment by the 19th of December. What the hell in that cut the yellow wire? What the hell? Well, that had never happened before. I don't know what's that about. Can't believe this. You're taking another break. Crazy. Oh yeah, that's actually true. Oh wait, does that mean that there's like 3 weekends before you're then going for Malaysia? How long are you gonna be in there then? Can't believe the amount of billionaire vacations Nat is having. Moved to Brisbane and then immediately went away from there. Can't believe that's the worst kind of advert for Brisbane. Can't believe there's no guesses for what's happened. Guys, disappointing. If I go stand somewhere near where it has happened, will you guys identify it then? I'm trying to give you like a subtle clue. Let's see if this... Congrats on ending up nearly homeless finally. Yeah, I'm hoping it goes through. Again, like I have not been like too vocal about it, hoping that I'm not gonna jinx it, but there's gonna be like a inspection on Monday, early, like a morning, where they like go in and check that there's like no like moisture and stuff anywhere. I'm assuming that's gonna be like, I don't think there's gonna be any anywhere, so I'm hoping that's all good. Why is Scoopy naked? What the hell? What the hell? Scoopy likes like this. It's also, I don't know if this big boy is called Scoopy, if that's only the only the young one. But yeah, so the wheelbarrow has tipped over. So it was like leaning on here, like against the somewhere here, and then it has gone and capsized. Does the wheelbarrow have no wheel? Is it just barrow now? It actually does have a wheel, but it was like it had tumbled. Because I heard when I just came here, I heard like step amateur, I have fallen and I can't get up, and that's when I knew that something was wrong. So yeah, it was this guy here to blame for that. Devastating, yeah. Guys, this is the content for the rest of the year and the early next year, guys. Surely you'll be here. It has been 2 years since I've seen my family overseas. Big Christmas for my grandma. Oh yeah, I see. That sounds good. Still can't believe you're not gonna like take all of them to like Finland where there's actual Christmas. Like that's like, as a billionaire, I feel like that's something you should surely do for your family. Take Avant's wheel for a wheelbarrow. That would be a off-road one. You'd have to bend where the wheel is attached ever so slightly, like these irons here that they go like inwards. You probably have to extend them a little bit, seeing this, you know, the tie on the Avant is a massive one. My father was also asking like, do you still need the Avant in there? And I'm like, yeah, not really, no, I don't think there's anything we can do with it. I'm actually curious, we could like, if you guys want, we could test, can we like push through this frozen pile of dirt? because that's something that we discussed that we could do tomorrow. Like my father could like start spreading this dirt around, but seeing that there's like snow everywhere, I don't think that's a thing anymore. Because if you're like gonna spread dirt and there's like snow underneath, it's gonna cause like issues when it's like starts melting and that stuff. So it has snowed. Avant is being summoned home. Yeah, exactly. The Avant is the home. That is also maybe true. Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately Avant is also going. Again, I don't think there's anything we could do here with the Avant though. But I guess we could try and see if the Avant is strong enough to go through. I just like how the scoop is still filled with gravel, because the gravel was like frozen in there. So I don't actually know how do we empty this. I'll actually show you guys. 100 days in the Avant. Can't wait for the Mr. Beast collab with me living 100 days in the Avant, and that's like when they pay me the house. If he lives in the Avant for 100 days, we'll buy him a house. Can't believe this, guys. I'm open for this collab. In before it's like the next 100 days, so just like winter months. I'm just like freezing my balls off there. Can't believe this. But yeah, you can see there's like snow here. There's the gravel here. It was so slightly frozen. So yeah, that's all good. I'm assuming my father will be pleased to see that when he comes back for the Avant that he gets like free gravel alongside it. So that's surely just a bonus. Guys, why must everything freeze? Why must it be like this? Diabolical. There's also snow on Avant. I don't know if that's I think Avant has I know Avant has a shelter, like a shed, back at my parents' place, so because I was there building it. So I don't know if it likes being outside with the snow on it. Diabolical. But yeah, let's see if it can do anything, because I'm like unsure whether it's strong enough. If that causes like issues, we could test. It's not like we have anything else to do here. Can't believe this. Let's see. I'll move you guys. I guess I could either put you guys on the Avant cam, or then if you want you could have a side view as well. If we are just gonna, if we are to ram into that pile there right next to us. So if we are to try and see if we can get any dirt from this. I feel like, so let me see what you guys see. Yeah, you can see it quite nicely. But yeah, I feel like this thing is gonna be so solid. Actually, it's not that bad. Yeah, it sort of can actually be. It's only the surface that's like frozen. So yeah, maybe there's hope, guys. Again, I don't know what we'll do with the dirt if we get to it, but maybe we'll smash into it. We've only been live for 30 minutes, guys. That's diabolical. I also maybe should check that the water container there is empty. Surely it is, because I did open it when I noticed that there's water, I mean freezing temps coming in. Yep, that thing is empty. Very good. Very nice. Also, Nat, when is the next stream? You said there's gonna be streams in between the ones you cancelled, so surely there's gonna be streams. Wonder how much room do we have to maneuver? Yeah, I think we have plenty. Do I take this broken pallet somewhere? Maybe just place it Let's place it here. So Citronelli, thank you for being not first. Can't believe it's been 30 minutes and you got that. Are you guys in an angle? Yeah, I guess the horizon is a bit winky wonky for you guys. Yeah, maybe this is better. So yeah, let's try and see if the Avant can still do the frozen dirt mountain. You guys get a rare outside view of Avant driving. That pile could be someone's home. It's not gonna be for long, no, just kidding. Hello? That is actually true, yeah. So we'll have to be gentle. We'll be gentle, guys. I'm assuming you can still see me as well. I think it's quite the wide view you guys have. So again, I'm increasing the RPMs. Nat, can you tell the chat what are RPMs? So yeah, it is a bit stiffer than it was in the summertime. I'm gonna leave you. White Saku Ueno, that would be a good one. We definitely need that one. So yeah, let's see if we drive to this pile then. It is a lot harder than it had been before. But I guess it still works. It's not like frozen too deep, I guess. The thing I'm now like regretting is that it was only like gravel on this scoop and it was sort of clean otherwise. Now we're just like messing it up with this sand. As we're giving it a sand wash. Again, surely something my father will appreciate. Oil is gonna warm up slowly. Yeah, that is also true, yeah. Yeah, now we have a sand-covered scoop. Guys, this was a really smart idea. Very nice. Whoever got that idea, much appreciated. Maybe it was me, just mayhaps. Oh, I believe this, guys. A sand pit would be lit, yeah. Avant is getting old, yeah, that is also true. Really pointing mice. What else does that mean? Rude pilot, man, what the hell? What is all this hate speech all of a sudden? Can't believe this, guys. Can't believe this. I don't think there's like much we can do to get the sand out. I think we would need some kind of tools for it. Maybe a shovel or something would work. Just leave it there for now, I guess. I'll go get the shovel and we'll see if we can clean the scoop a bit. So that's some content for you guys. Cleaning the scoop. The best kind. You went from 1 to 2 to 3. You mean like I was changing gears? Can't believe you. You thought you were cooking there, but Avant doesn't have any gears. So unfortunately that would be denied. But yeah, apparently you can still get this dirt from this pile here. I guess again the question is that where would we put it, because if there's like snow underneath, that will cause it to like warp quite heavily. Can't believe this, Nat. I trusted you. I trusted you to tell the chat, and you just started guessing. So yeah, we would then look at this. I like how we had like gravel and stuff stuck onto this side, and now we have like just sand. I don't know how well you can see that because it's a bit dark, I guess. I don't know if I can help with that though. I have like a small flashlight slash torch. I don't know if this helps. It's also like a bit finicky. This surely does nothing. Or maybe you can see it better with this, I doubt it. Guys, there's sand in there. Very nice. I can also hear the squeaking of the mount I have on my chest for the chat phone, which is a thing I thought like a thing of the past, but apparently not. So yeah, I'll go get a shovel. Also like how I just moved the other shovel and there was like frozen gravel on it. Now it's inside the caravan. But I also need to blow my nose again. Guess it's the weather. But yeah, here we have a shovel. You guys can already start shoveling. I'll blow my nose, if that's okay. But yeah, we didn't uncover anyone's home from the pile, at least. If we did, it was too small to see. Surely. Okay. Any suggestions on how to do this cleanup? Guess we just have to be as loud as we can. Surely that's the way of progress. Also, hello to Bastin if I didn't say hello to you already. What's up with you? Yeah, to no one's surprise, the gravel is still here underneath. Apologies if it's loud. Wet wipes are my go-to. I wonder if we have any. It would be diabolical trying to shine this thing with wet wipes. Okay guys, we've sort of done one side. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Wireless probably works. I feel like that's the key here. But yeah, now I'm actually no longer sad that Citronelli wasn't able to join us today, because I asked Citronelli if she would be free to come help here, putting on those like filter cloths and stuff. Imagine, Citronelli, if you were here too with me, like, yep, I don't know what to do now. I guess we would then be just like yapping, but you know, that's the worst thing. Having to talk to me, surely a punishment of sorts. I have to say that for someone that has a backseating friendly and all that's like tags, we've gotten really like hardly any backseating here on this stream. Maybe that's the key to not getting any is to be like, you guys can backseat as much as you want, and then it's just like silence through and through. Surely has nothing to do with the nature of our streams. Almost done with one side as well. Yeah, I have a work meeting in half an hour, can't believe this. Also very nice. Very nice. It's also like the sun was blasting. Sun is blasting right at my eyes. Hello, I'm assuming it's not loud at all. Squeeze. Guess that's pretty much as good as it gets. You're too professional to correct, can't believe this. Surely not. Yeah, you gotta rebrand to Professional S in the spring. Imagine that. Imagine, I guess, yeah, actually, now that I think of it, actually, if I were to do that, I feel like then we would get so much more. I would have to assume that doing that, we would get so much more people coming in telling me what and how it's done. I feel like that would surely be the answer to how to get more know-it-all sort of people. That feels true. Yeah, I feel like the amateur is actually maybe the one that like protects me from those. Also, there's a pronunciation flex. What the hell? I'm wondering. I'm trying to see if that's like, is it correctly spelled? Citronelli, can you check that for me? I think it is, yeah. Pyyhkäisyelektronimikroskooppi. So yeah, I think that is. I was looking at the electroni thinking if that's how it's spelled, but I think it is. Pyyhkäisyelektronimikroskooppi. Surely Nat, you can do the same. Again, Nat, you didn't even answer when is your next in-between stream, since you cancelled all of yours for upcoming 1,000 years. But yeah, Professional S I feel like would be a diabolical rebrand considering the amount of mistakes we did already this year. It would be harder to excuse the upcoming mistakes. Very nice. But yeah, guys, what shall we do now? What's up next? I'm looking around, trying to come up with something. I think I will try find the old PC power cable on Sunday. Very nice. So Sunday stream confirmed. Is that what I'm getting from this? Surely. Surely. I take the key out. I think I did. Yep. So yeah, guys, the progress for today has been very limited. But we did get this guy done. Ready for the winter. Very nice. Guess we could like bring a chair and yap. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I can yap. Have you enjoyed winter? Oh yeah, I was supposed to enjoy winter. I guess that was the goal of today, yeah. My feet are freezing because these shoes that I have are not like winter shoes, because these are like work boots, like summer work boots. They do sell like separate like winter work boots as well. But the idea we've had is that we wouldn't be doing construction in the winter, so I haven't gotten those snow angel time. I wonder if there's like enough room anywhere. I guess we would. It would be a diabolical excuse saying like, yeah, there's no space, guys. There's just not enough room anywhere, guys. Can't believe the plot is too small to make a snow angel. Would the sides of the sand pile be soft surface hard inside because of more moisture being held inside? Or would the interior of the pile habitat be softer and the surface harder due to moisture being in the outer layer? Could you experiment? I need answers. We can basically just like throw the shovel in there, because from my previous experience with the gravel, it could be different with the sand of course, but with the gravel it felt like only the outer layer froze. So the interior place was like, or like inside it was like moist. And of course like still soft. It looks like the same case here, so it's only like this outmost layer that it's frozen, and then like inside it it's as soft as it has always been. So I guess there's like, I don't think it's like frozen deep enough for it to be like really hard. Take us inside the mound. Can't believe this. I'll just make myself a hole. I'll just live here instead. But yeah, this thing here at least is like soft as it was in like warmer temperatures as well. Like still like sort of compact, but you can see that it like sort of breaks into chunks, the upper part. I think it was more visible, like more clear with the gravel, because that was like stuck together in a like a sheet more so than this thing. Yeah, this is really soft. Right, there's also thermodynamics in play due to the short time we have enjoyed minus degrees. Yeah, exactly that. So it has only like frozen on the outmost layer, and I guess the outmost layer then begins to work as a like insulation for the inner part, so it like goes slowly into it, because there's like, you don't have to go too deep into the ground, maybe like a meter or a bit more than that you still have like, it's like not frozen even during the coldest of winter, so it like starts to insulate the other parts. Secret tunnel through the mountain. Yeah, we'll go to the other side. We'll just dig ourselves to that side there and be like, what happened? How are we here now? Can't believe. There's also chunks of concrete here, which we'll have to decide what to do with at some point. But yeah, so this is the amount of ground we still have remaining from the what we've used. I think we'll have to order like a lot more dirt and stuff, mostly sand next year, to fill in a lot of the sides. But yeah, thermodynamics surely with the, because we've had it like, I think it was the first day was on Tuesday when it snowed, and then it basically melted away during Wednesday, and then yesterday it was like snowing again. So this is the snow from yesterday. So yeah, that's the thermodynamics we have at the moment. But I'm still like curious how this snow is already here, but I guess it has been like so close to zero already for so many weeks that the ground isn't like warm anymore, because I guess that's what helps the snow remain here. But yeah, so that's what the foundations look at the moment. So yeah, I doubt there's gonna be any filter cloth placements tomorrow, seeing that there's like a layer of snow here. Unless of course it melts during the night, but I think the forecast was saying that it's gonna be this cold for the next few days at least. What game are you thinking of playing first on stream? That's a good question, because at the moment I'm like uncertain on a few different games, because I was hoping to watch Matt play the new Anno game 117, was it Pax Romana I think is the name. and it was diabolical because Matt went live like 2 hours before I did. So I think Matt might still be live at the moment, but I'm not gonna be there seeing it. Although he did say that there's gonna be a VOD. So I'm hoping there's gonna be a VOD for that. So I could like see what that is like, because that could be a possible stream game. Because I'm also like at the moment truly stressing with the fact that I have no idea what to do in the evenings, because I'm no longer here in the evenings. So I would need to come up with games, both to play on stream and both to play on like both on stream and off stream. So yeah. But yeah, then of course we have the Minecraft and RimWorld and those kind of games. I'm also contemplating getting the new Europa Universalis, but I also haven't seen much of that, so I would need to look that up as well. So there's like the new, I think it's Paradox made game. I have played the Europa Universalis 4 a bit. I don't know if that's again like a good stream game or not, but it could be something I could like play in the evenings by myself. There's also this one tarp that we could use tomorrow, but it's hella frozen here now. I wonder if we can rescue it. Because again, if we move it too, oh yeah, there's actually like water here as well. Like not all of it is frozen. Very nice, guys. Very nice. But yeah, of course, if you have any ideas for stream games, I'm all ears. Because again, like next Friday, we would surely need a game to play then. Very nice. But yeah, I don't see that there's gonna be a way for us to put in the filter cloth tomorrow. Even if the snow would melt, it would like take us a long time going through all of this, because there's like leaves and stuff here. So yeah, I think that's gonna be next spring activities. But hey guys, can you see this? This is for the boys. Clonk. Now there's a improvised weapon here. We just have to sharpen the edge. This is what we did as kids. Let's see if I still have it. Guys, I clearly no longer have it. Guys, this is not sharpening. Guys, this is not sharp enough to shank anyone. Guys, what the hell is this? This is like a butter knife, if anything. I've lost it. Guys, I've completely lost it now. You're watching a grown man play with icicles. So I don't know whose. Oh, I got a neat looking one. Very nice, guys. This is the content now. Let's flip this tarp around. Because I don't know if there's gonna be more snow coming in during the night time or if this is all of it. But I'll just yeet this around a few times. This is also, I think, like hella long, so I wonder if we should maybe pull it somewhere here while we at it. But it's also really slippery everywhere again, because I have these like summer shoes which aren't meant for slippery roads. There we go. And now I guess we have to place the stone back there to prevent it from flying about. So yeah, if we had just like spread out tarps everywhere here, then we could have done this, because you can see there's like gravel now, untouched gravel underneath here, which is again like hella frozen. Because there's also like too much gravel still on the corridor there, and like it hasn't been like leveled on many of these places, so there's no way we can do that with the way it's frozen. So yeah, unfortunately that means it's gonna be for next year There's the one thing that I was thinking we could still do is we could maybe bring out those rebars that we have left over. So we'd have to decide where we place them, because we could place them inside the foundation somewhere and just like so that they would be behind or like underneath the tops. I have to blow my nose again, guys. The downside of winter no one talks about. Can't believe this. Not imagine being here and with the fact that you have to blow your nose like without winter. With the winter aspect added to it. How diabolical would it be? There we have it. So yeah, where we take those rebars into, I was thinking it would benefit from being like a level place without like much of those ups and downs, hills and stuff. Because we have like marked where we need to add in more concrete, so where it's like lower. So I think maybe that side over there is a good spot. It would maybe like gather the least amount of water and stuff. I'm still thinking if it would make sense to put in like a plank or something underneath them, so they wouldn't be like directly touching the foundation or the like the snow and water. Maybe we'll do that. So let's see if there's like blocks of wood we can use. I think there should be here underneath the snow somewhere. And let's go find some. There's at least these pressure treated woods here. We could also take these indoors to hopefully get rid of the snow here. But yeah, let's first try and find those pieces of board I mentioned. We should have them here. Yeah, we do. These are all frozen together. Guys, I found one. What the hell? There we go. The cold gets to my nose too. Yeah, that sounds like a good combination. Like, no matter the weather, you'd be struggling. So yeah, there's three boards here we could use. Let's go place these. Wonder if I can carry all those rebars, or if I need to take them some at a time. There is quite a lot of them, so I'm assuming I can't do all of them. But I'll take you with me. Let's go. But yeah, I can't believe last Saturday we had just like done this instead. So yeah, I'm definitely blaming Joshi and Nat for this snow suddenly being here. Surely. Surely there was nothing I could have done. But yes, I'm thinking if I placed those rebars on like this side here, if that would make sense. Because I feel like level wise those are quite good. So where do I place you then? Maybe here. Sabotaged, you can't believe this. Exactly that. So yeah, then I'll place these boards. Something like this. Because we could put them like on either side on both sides of these. So yeah, then we only need to carry those rebars. I think I'll switch my gloves because they are hella rusty. So I'll get like ones that are already rusty instead of these winter gloves I have. So can't wait for my hands to freeze again. The rebars for 100% will be hella cold. Seeing they are like outside. Can't believe Nat was like looking up weather forecasts in Finland and then like setting up the dates for like, yeah, we could collab here and here and only these 2 dates. I think there was only maybe one date. That's when the snow hits you. Let's do it then. Can't believe this. Can't believe I fell for it too. Diabolical. But yeah, so I'm here now taking a rebar. Maybe more than one. Just don't remember, they were like in like packs of some, but this is gonna be interesting. There's also like so many of them. Can I take these ones? I just dropped all of them. Hello. Okay, now I actually dropped all of them. So I guess the question then is, are these connected somehow? Like, is there like a tie I'm missing? Oh yeah, there is. Well, that would explain it. So yeah, I'll need some side cutters. I think you can maybe see me from there. Hey guys. So I'll go get some pliers to open the iron wire tie there was. Because there's no way I'm gonna carry like 15 of them at once. I'm not built like that. So let's see how many I can do. You guys should not be in the way. Hopefully this is the only tie here. Nope. There's more ties. Denied. Is this one the last one? You guys are just getting a struggling man ASMR. Which I guess is nothing new here. Okay, now these are free. Let's go then. These are also like sort of heavy. Before I slip and fall. Nope. I'm happy that I chose like the furthest corner to place these at. Surely the smartest choice. Yeah, I think we need to move these planks. So let's put this one closer to the end. So yeah, that times maybe 10 or so, maybe 5. I don't know how many are left. I can do a quick calculation, quick maths. Quick maths. I can hear the squeaking again, guys. Squeak, 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 squeak. It's the rats. Surely. Let's see. I think I carried like 4. There's way too many to count. There's at least like 20 or so. I think more than that. So let's just carry them. You know, it's demoralizing if there's too many, so we just carry them until there's less. And then we can count like there's only 10 remaining. But for now it's too many. Also trying not to get this on my coat and stuff, because it is again hella rusty. Let's put these on either side. Like so. That's another 4 done. Guys, this is the content you signed up for. Also, Nat, are you doing handcrafts? Surely. Can't believe the squeaking. It's so loud. There's gonna be gamer lungs really soon, guys. I can feel them coming. Another 4. Squeak, squeak, squeak. It's the rats in here. I like how these go up and down with my steps. There we go. So yeah, the point is to get these underneath the top instead of being like in the open air for the whole winter. Although I guess with like snow on top, it wouldn't really matter if they were like on the open as well. But we might as well do this after we've blown our nose, of course. Of course. But yeah, I have to say the weather here today is like, it would be perfect for like a winter picnic type of thing. Because it's not like that cold. It's like -2-ish. So it's not too bad for any other activity than what we needed to do here today. So for like this plot, I don't think it's the best one, but I guess for anyone enjoying the outdoors, it wouldn't be too bad. Because compared to like in southern Finland, you have these, like it's more common there that you have like these sort of like zero-ish degrees or like plus degrees during the daytime, and then it's like below zero during the night time, and then it's like slippery as hell for most of the day. So luckily that's not the case here. When it's like this, when it's cold enough, it's like actually frozen, not just like slippery frozen. So it's snow and not like ice. But yeah, here's another delivery for you guys coming in. I also completely gave up on the hold this far enough. They don't touch my jacket. Can't believe this. I was trying to wiggle it so that it would go past it, but did not. Also, hello Tatti Siili, how's it going? Last day on the plot for now, yeah, for this year. As you can see, the weather has slightly surprised us with the amount of snow we have here. It's like forcing us to forcing us to quit it for this year. Okay, so there's again some post for me, it seems. I'll go get that. Right. Joo, kyllä. Yes, kiitoksia. Once again they sent post to here that they shouldn't. Can't believe this. Winter's a surprise every time, never see it coming. Yeah, it is like that. It is like that. But I was hoping that the first snows that we get wouldn't like last this long, but I guess it's been like later than most years. So it's for that sake, I guess it's it's like in previous years it has already been like earlier than it is now, so can't really be saying here like can't believe it already came, when I guess it's sort of like in due time. But yeah, so there's now I think there's 4 and 8, 12, maybe 16 more rebars, guys, and then we've carried all of them. But yeah, it seems like I again need to send an email somewhere like, can you please stop sending physical mail to this address? So this address doesn't really exist in this extent. But yeah, how are you, Tatti Siili? What's up with you? But yeah, also Nat already asked that any estimation on when we'll be continuing next year, and that depending of course how early the spring will be, I think we'll be starting around April or May for this construction again. Last year we were here end of April, but I think we could have been here a bit earlier. It was just that we wanted to play it safe with the excavator, so we like ordered the excavator guy to be here on end of April, so it would at least be like warm enough and stuff for the work. So yeah, I think 3 more trips with these rebars, And that should be all then. But I have to say I'm gonna be extremely curious to see what will all this look like in the springtime. Because there's like possibility of like frost causing us issues and stuff. So it will be interesting to see if frost has like moved anything. Of course underneath the foundation it shouldn't do anything because there's the insulation boards and stuff, but like around here otherwise. Doing good, having 2 extra days off, so cleaning around like maniac, very nice. We'll also need to start cleaning quite soon because there's now an offer on one of the apartments, so the one we live in. So if that gets sold, we'll have to move somewhere. So we'll be having that sort of stress. But yeah, I have to say, even if I'm not like a fan of moving, in this case it's only like there's only good sides to me at least. Because we've been hoping to sell that place. Oh, well, congrats, very nice, thank you. Yeah, it's still like we have had an offer, we've accepted the offer. There's still like a few, what would be the word for it? Like conditionals. Oh yeah, I guess it's conditions. So there's like a few conditions. One is that the buyers get a loan, but they apparently already have like that sorted out, from what I understood. And it was also like a condition there for like to be safe, because they had already had like a promise from the bank for a larger sum. So it's not like the bank would suddenly be like, yep, no, not for you, but they just wanted to play safe. And then the other condition is like a water check, moisture check. Like they go in and inspect that if there's anything wrong, like water resistance and those kind of things, which I'm assuming should be like a walk in the park, because it's like renovated recently on that part. So like the bathroom and shower area has recently been renovated, so I don't think there's anything wrong with those. So it should be all good, but I'm hoping I didn't jinx it by telling you guys about it. So this is the second to last batch of rebar. But yeah, I wonder if I should put up a mailbox on the plot as well, seeing that there's like ever so rarely someone sending me mail here. Then I guess the issue here would be that who and when would go in and check on the mail, because it's not like I'm here to check it even like weekly or so. So that's it's diabolical. It looks like it's always the same company, like the electrical company, the one sending the letters. But yeah, only 4 of these long ones remain. Then there's like a pile of those leftover 120 centimeter long ones. Guess we should carry those as well. Game alongs, panting here. So like how these are like sticking to my gloves. We were discussing earlier about how all the Finnish kids learn that you're not supposed to put your tongue on anything metal. So I wonder if Tattisili, if you're still here, did you learn that by yourself or seeing someone else do it? Or like maybe a movie or something, because I feel like it's like a Finnish thing. As a kid you either try it or you learn without doing it yourself. So yeah, these are the last of the four piles. There we go. So yeah, now we only have these shorter ones. I'll just go get those as well. Guys, we've been live for over an hour, guys. I've been able to make content out of nothing. Surely a massive feat. I guess content in this case is a bit generous, seeing what has been happening here. One kid in my class did it, so I guess that's how I learned. Yeah, it's either you do it yourself or you'll see someone else do it. I think I also saw someone do it. I at least will never admit ever doing it myself, so that's what you get. It's like a massive pile of sand stuck on these two rebars here. That's interesting. Okay, that got rid of it. Oh yeah, there's the one that has been bent. Wonder where we'll put this one. But yeah, I just love how like a universal, like a Finnish experience that is. Clonk, clonk. But yeah, winter has definitely surprised us here, guys. Don't make the same mistake. Build somewhere else than Finland. Wait, what? Don't do it in Finland, guys. Can't believe this. So yeah, that would be the last pile. Let's see if I'll carry that in one go. But I'll once again blow my nose. Let's see if I run out of napkins before the stream is over. I guess I have like more in the van. But yeah, it's gonna be a shorter stream, so I don't know if there's gonna be much more after this, unless we come up with something to do. We still have like sunlight for like, I think more than an hour still. Because I think Bogus was saying it's like 3 p.m. or something that the sun sets. So something like that. Okay, I'm doing a one trip Andy, bringing all of these. No regrets. One trip ending. Now the question is, where do we place these? Do we just put them here? I guess I should maybe spread these around a bit, so some are on this side. Okay, I think that worked. Very nice. And the only one that is the diabolical one is this guy. I don't even remember what was this guy from. I think it's like maybe the bend was in the wrong spot, because I remember we had to do those for the overlapping ones, so maybe that was like in the middle of the rebar when we needed it to be a bit off center. So we'll see if we get to use that next year. But yeah, those are the rebars now, carried by hand. Diabolical use of muscles. Also the plum tree. What do you guys think of the plum tree here? Nice adamant on it surviving. I'm not so much. We'll see. It is an old one, so maybe it is stronger than I'm assuming, but it also like only gave us maybe 3 plums or so this year, so it's definitely not like thriving, even if it is surviving. Oh yeah, there's also the side cutters. I'll go get those before I forget. Because I feel like the only thing missing here now is us for getting tools and getting those covered by snow. So let's try and not do that. Some snow-covered pliers rescued. But yeah, so I guess that could be maybe all for today. Seeing that snow has definitely surprised us. Definitely. There was also talk of moving those insulation pallets so that we would have a table for tomorrow. But I don't know if it would make sense, if it makes a difference if we just use them there. Because I can show you guys, previously when we had people in here to help for the concrete pouring stuff, the table was sort of here. So we had those insulation pallets over there as a table, and now they are over there because I had them as a table for making like nailing planks. Not that I ever actually used that, but that was the idea then. But I'm thinking if we just have that, we could just have the like chairs and stuff over there as well. It wouldn't really make a difference. So yeah, I don't think there's any point in me starting to carry them here. I think it's all good. The only thing I'm now wondering if I should bring some of those pressure treated planks indoors so that they would hopefully melt, and also because we would like to get some supports inside there. Why is the tripod so winky wonky? What's up with that? What's up with that? I like how the sun is like directly on the camera there. But yeah, I'll go get some of those pressure treated woods. See if we can get them rid of the snow. Because I'm hoping to put in one like sort of like a beam inside the van there to prevent the roof from like sagging, basically going inwards because of like snow and like weight on top of it. So I'll bring these closer at least. Let's bring these. Maybe I'll just put them here, leaning on the van. Oh, it was so crunchy when I stepped on the top here. Crunchy top. Then maybe the long one also. So one more. Of course I'll come in during the winter and like drop some of the snow on the roof of the caravan, but still like if it does sag, I don't think there's a way to revert it. So I would rather fight it sagging than trying to fix it. So yeah, there's this one more longer one we have left over from when we made those. Made a sort of like a stand for the water container last Friday, I think it was. But yeah, last Friday I was talking about how we'll pour some concrete on like the Saturday, basically today, or like I guess tomorrow. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. We basically immediately after I said that, we were like, yeah, actually the forecast is looking like it's gonna be freezing temperatures. Imagine if we were here tomorrow trying to pour some concrete on top of the previous ones. There's no way that would have worked. Like even if we had like heated up the water and stuff, I don't think that would still have like worked. There's so much like, it's like if you think about like thermodynamics, the way that thing has like what the temperature of this thing is. There's I don't think a way to make it like warm enough for those two concretes to attach. So yeah, we'll definitely leave that to early next year. I mean early spring / early summer. So not early next year. Surely not. But yeah, so I guess that's all for today then. We were here longer than I had assumed starting out. But not really that long. So yeah, I'll have to go for a shopping round next to get some supplies and stuff for tomorrow. So we need like a brush of some kind, and then we need, like I mentioned, zip ties and all that kind of stuff. No snowman, I can't believe this. Again, I don't think snowman is a possibility. Snow angel mayhaps. 3 minutes of Finnish. Okay, can we get a green card if I do a snow angel? Should I do that one? Plus 3 minutes to stream. Can't believe that's a diabolical way to extend the stream. There's, oh yeah, sorry, the camera's like that. Can you even see it? Maybe if I think, yeah. Jahas, no niin. Lumi, muta, hiekka, soramies. Eikö se pitäisi olla enkeli? Oi pojat. Voi pojat, mihin me se tehdään on sitten se seuraava kysymys. Pitäisikö mulla ottaa takki kiinni? Toisaalta kun te olette mun rinnassa, niin se on vähän ehkä heikko esitys. Tossa olisi toisaalta ehkä tilaa. Pitäisikö se tehdä tähän? Pitääkö mä ottaa sillä päin, että te ette ole auringossa? Tossa on joku jänis kävellyt. Tosta on sopivasti joku jänis mennyt, niin eikö se ole hyvä kohta? Eikö se ole silloin hyvä? Miten te olette näin vinossa? Tähän tälle... Onko tämä tripodi nyt ihan kaikki hyvin? Onko sulla kaikki ihan ok? Tossa jos katsotte, niin siinä näkyy tommoset jänönjäljet. Jänönjäljet. Mä en varmaan pääse täältä ylös. Siinä on se riski. On riski, että jos mä menen tänne, niin mä en pääse täältä ylös. Tehän tässä, musta tuntuu, että siihen on joku oikea tapa, miten sä meet sinne sillä, että sä sotke sitä jälkeen. Mä en taas muista mitä te näette, pitääkö tulla kattoo se vielä. Voi pojat. Te näette kyllä aika hyvin. Periaatteessa nuo jänönjäljet on aika keskellä. Kävin tänään Ikeassa enkä tullut kotiin edes pehmolelun kanssa. Äärimmäistä itsekuria ja rahaa muualle käytettäväksi. Nonni. 3 minuuttia suomeksi. Ja tässä on kyllä niin vähän lunta, että mahtaako onnistua. Onko täällä jossakin enemmän? Täällä maha olla. Jos mä menen vaan vatsalleni tuo. Nauttii ja voihkii kaverit. Pitäisikö mun taipua sillä, että saa kunnon siivet? Tähän pitäisi olla kyllä lunastus. Mä en varmaan edes huomaa, kun se loppuu se 3 minuuttia. Tähän on tultu. Tätä pitäisi tosiaan päästä ylös sillä lailla, että teetetään sotkeaan kauheasti. Se on muuten uskomaton. Pitää vähän korjata näitä jälkiä vähän. Kylmä. Kylmä saatana. 23 sekuntia. Uskomaton. Se on vähän tolleen vinon näköinen. Jahas, no niin, mennäänkö se uusiksi sitten mukaan? Oi pojat. Oi pojat. Tää on otettu sekuntikello, no niin, okay, so it's 3 minutes guys. Surely. There you go. No legs, can't believe this. Can't believe this. I need to go again. Surely not. Beautiful like a phoenix. I have to say I'm rather proud with the wings. I didn't even realize that there was the legs part. I'm too old for this, guys. Time to go in and fix it. Diabolical. Can I go to the same spot even? Can't believe this. Also, hello Noxok. Rabbit tracks. Yeah, I was trying to show you guys that there's been like jumping tracks here. So yeah, rabbits. So yeah, let's go back, I guess. Can't believe this. I was trying to fix my tracks as well. Wonder if I can go to the same spot. Where was I? Now there's some snow in my neck. Ooh. I think it's somewhere here maybe. It was maybe more sideways. Guys, do this in one go. You don't wanna go fixing it. It's not worth it, guys. Is it like this? Diabolical, guys. Absolutely diabolical. I don't think it made it any better though. I feel like there's now snow in my shoes and stuff. So yeah, actually now it does look better, I guess. Snow Angel needs a friend. Can't believe that. That's a diabolical one. Now that isn't diabolical angle. Yeah, that's like a... Is it like, what's the word for it? Like Bible accurate? Because when they like actual like demon looking things like those, like with million eyes and stuff. So it's probably more accurate than not. Also, hello Joshi, hello. I just made a snow angel. I was forced. I see a snow angel. It's a little, yeah, it is a little intimidating. Also, like, what's up with this part here? Maybe we should scoop that snow away, so it wouldn't have like this bulk in the middle. So yeah, forced. Yeah, I was forced. I'm trying to see what you guys see and like, what does it look like? It looks like a bell. With like a Christmas bell with like a ribbon thingy on top. Some anime robots do have similar silhouettes. Gundam Angel or so, yeah, true, maybe. It's going to come at life at sunset, yeah. I think it's gonna haunt the neighbors here. It's gonna haunt everyone. Let's see if I missed any messages. Alone today, boss is not with you on site. No, yeah, the boss is working, so I'm off on Friday, so no boss on the site. Näimme paljon ruotsinkielisiä sanoja, mutta valitettavasti striimaaja lausui vain suomen tai englanninkieliset ääntämykset. Oh dear. I can't believe there's the red green cards coming in. Oh my gosh, it's happening. Enjoying winter goal at Siv. Yeah, I feel like half and half. with the sheer snow going inside my boots and my neck, like inside the jacket. Because I can't really like close my jacket. If you guys see, the chat phone is here in the way, so if I like go in here and be like, yeah, I'll just zip this up, sort of prevent stuff from going in. It's like it can go this high, and then I'm like, I can maybe try. There's like a buttons, I guess, so I could maybe put up like maybe one of those, but then I guess the microphone gets blocked quite heavily, so Can't believe this. It's like you hit a new season in game, hard cut from fall to winter. Yeah, it is actually exactly like that. So like in a Stardew Valley or something, that just wake up and it's like there's snow now. Although we did have it on like Tuesday and it melted away, and again on yesterday, and now it hasn't melted away. So we'll see if this is the one that lasts. Also, like my sleeves on my shirts were like rolling up until here, so I have to pull those back. Sun, no snow yet, -3 tonight and morning, now 0.7 degrees. It was like -2 around that here. Then when I was driving here with the sun blasting, it was like -0.5 or so. But I guess it's back to like -2 now that it's no longer that sunny, like the sun is behind mostly everything. But yeah, so I guess you guys are also getting snow soon then. With like if it's -3 tonight and morning. So you should probably have it the next time it rains. Because I think it was also forecasting for us that tomorrow it's gonna be snowing and raining. So it will depend on like on the location. So I guess whether it's minus or plus degrees when it starts coming down. But yeah, so that's the. Should we go home, drink hot chocolate and play games? Yeah, I think that's gonna be the streams upcoming like next week and stuff. It's no longer gonna be the ones here, guys. This is now beyond us. But yeah, I'm actually struggling a little bit with like what games to play, because I mentioned already that now I have like lots of like free time during the evenings. I have to like come up with something to do then, because like otherwise I will lose my sanity. I was actually like talking to Citronelli yesterday about it. Like it doesn't matter what game would it be, just like I find myself in the evenings being like I have nothing to do, and then I just like doom scroll or something, and then like I go to bed like to sleep, and I'm like thinking like that's another day wasted. So I would rather just like play or do something. Like not saying that it has to be something like progressive or like taking me anywhere, just that if it's just me doom scrolling, I guess that's maybe not the ideal use of your time. Repo, that sounds interesting. Maybe that could be one. Also, my brother was like he would like to play Peak, so I guess that's another option. But yeah, again, I mentioned the Anno 117 Pax Romana and then the Europa Universalis 5, so either of those maybe could be something I could like sink my time in. There's also the Minecraft, so I guess I could go back to the server as well, but maybe if that's a stream game, I wouldn't do that too much off stream then to keep it interesting on the stream. So I have to come up with something to do then. Can't believe this, guys. Let's hope that the foundations last the winter. Peak and Repo, a green card, very nice. Also, Joshi, there was also Nat saying that there might be a part 2 of the Are We There Yet? So, because Citronelli said that there should be around 2-ish hours left of where we are here, where we are at the game. So maybe not another 7-hour stream, unless we like completely blunder everything we're doing there, I guess. But yeah, there's like a solid layer of ice here, guys. Is that a good thing? But yeah, Nat is like traveling around the world at the moment. Next stop was, I think, Malaysia or something, and then surely Finland. Surely. And you know, so we'll see when we get the message with the date. It's gonna be like surely it's gonna be another one of those that, yeah, I would have to be at the plot to fix things, and then it's like, yeah, you have to play. I think multiplayer is a bit boring to watch. The streamers focus mostly on chatting with online players and not chat with us watchers. Yeah, it is like a trade-off in that sense. So that's why I'm also like coming up with games to play on like on the normal streams, because I think collaboration streams would be like few and far between. So those wouldn't be the ones are normally on Fridays. So just like every now and then. So it might be like you to the Minecraft stuff or something like that. Nemesis also looks like an interesting one. Imagine having a fake amateur appear saying, "Can't believe this," but it isn't you but an NPC. That sounds interesting. So is that like another one of those like 4-player co-op thingies, or like similar to like what is Lethal Company or things like that? I've not heard of it. I enjoy more games where we can participate. Do you mean like games where chat can be involved, like maybe like Cult of the Lamb or something similar? Maybe even like, I guess there's like these Jack in the Box kind of games as well. Not on another billionaire trip, yeah, exactly that. Can't believe this. Depends if the others are live or not. And having the understanding of involving chat, definitely hard to balance, but possibly. Yeah, it is also that. Because I guess if it's like what we had last stream when we were playing together, I feel like we did like read the chat quite well. At least I feel like I was better at that than I was before, because it is hard for me when I'm like streaming on PC. It's something I have to still like practice, because it's like on another screen completely. Here it's easy because it's like on my vision, so I can like see you guys chat, but then it's on like another monitor, so I have to like make an effort to like try to see if anything moves on that side. So yeah, so mystery slash puzzles, yeah, those of course. Yeah, if it's like backseating friendly and stuff, then it could be like something people can like figure out together. Yeah, I would definitely not mind if I was like playing something like that to like involve the chat and as well. There's some rubbish in my pockets. Can't believe this, guys. I'm ready for some lobster. Can't believe Nat is just completely leaning on this billionaire act now. No longer trying to deny the accusations. I miss lobster, yeah, that is true. Where's lobster? Thought that's a user in Nat's chat. Fun fact, lobsters originally used to be poor people food. That's actually interesting. I didn't know this. Guys, the pocket is full of pocket lint. Guys, this is the content you're here for. Me digging for treasures. Diabolical. We were already like ending stream like half an hour ago or something. 20 minutes ago, and then we got forced into Snow Angel business. Can't believe this. There's a new Jackbox game called Hearsay that looks funny. Record sound effects and dialogue directly from your phone in a Foley-inspired game where laughter is the soundtrack. Then watch your voices come to life in series of short movie clips. Oh, that's interesting, yeah. Nat, when will you stream that, Helen? Because I feel like, for example, this stream here, if we have to do this in here, I'm not sure if there's enough like participants to do those. If it's like, let's say like 5 to 10 or something. So I don't know if there's like enough people here. Because again, like there's like a rotation of you guys coming in, of course, like catching up and all that stuff, and much appreciated. But still, like being like having a game that revolves around you guys being there also like 24/7. Because I guess most of the issue here is that if we are streaming on Fridays during like daytime here, for most of you viewers, it's like office hours. So only the Australians are like in the evening. So it could be hard for you guys to attend. Maybe Sundays would be easier for that reason. Crazy, right? That's actually interesting. I love mystery as a genre. I also like puzzles. That is really good at puzzles. Very much. So guys, is there any more redeems? I think I have the chuggerning still disabled. Which I guess is a good thing, because again I don't have anything to chug here, so maybe it's for the best. What the hell is this? I'm unsure where Nat gets all the points from. I feel like she's using more than she can be like getting, surely. Like this is diabolical, surely. The pronunciation flex. What the hell is this? Can you use it in a sentence? What the hell? Otorhinolaryngologist. What the hell? Otorhinolaryngologist. I'm trying to go fast, but otorhinolaryngologist. What the hell? Also, what is this 14.5? Oh, 14.5k. Wait, Josh, you have been lurking. Can't believe this. Diabolical amount of points. Also, Nat down to 801 is a sad story. Can those be like given? I guess maybe there's a command for that. Not that I would ever do that, especially for Nat, because Nat is making me like suffer every time. Otorhinolaryngology is a surgical subspecialty within medicine that deals with the surgical and medical management of conditions of the head and neck. I need some of that. I need me some of those. Can I get one of each? Otorhinolaryngology. I wonder if you have to, if you specialize in that, do they like check if you can pronounce it or not? I feel like you would have to, because if someone asks you like, what do you do, and you'd like, I'm a specialist in, or I guess you would like lose face. So surely they make sure you can pronounce it before they let you specialize in it. Surely, guys, surely. But yeah, I never heard of this. Can't believe I'm learning new words here as well. You wouldn't be saying your... Nat, that was diabolical. Nat, diabolical. Side-eyeing Nat right now. Can't believe you've done this. Can't believe you've done this, Nat. You of all people, I would never have assumed that. That's definitely something Frutality would have said. Not you, Nat. What has happened? Can't believe this. Can you put it in a sentence? Yeah, exactly. Can you use it in a sentence, please? Please. I need some help here, guys. Not that it actually helps if you like think about it. You still have to pronounce it. Especially like how Nat did it. She just had the word in there as the first thing. Like how does that help me in any way? Diabolical from Nat once again. Just here to ruffle the feathers. How is that the... How did you just type out feathers? What are feathers? What the hell? Lack of animals on stream, can't believe. Where are the reindeer? Can't believe these demands and accusations of like not having enough animals here. I was just gonna go in and see this frozen lid. Actually, I can't do anything to it, so... Very interesting, guys. Very interesting. It's not even close to us just like grasping for content here. This lid is surely supposed to move, but it doesn't. So yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Highly phosphorus. That sounds like it's gonna blow up, guys. Can't believe this. Viral, surely. It's also sticking to my hands once again. We could go bear scouting. That's a great idea. I wonder which direction we'd have to go. Again, like for the doxing reasons, we can't really even like speculate too much. There's only like a small amount of forest behind us. We can like take a quick glimpse if there's any bears in there. Let me know, guys, if you see any, and I'll just make a loud noise. I'll roar. Don't ask me to roar, please. I actually just recently saw like a reel from, I think it was like Basement Yard podcast, where there's like these two dudes, and they were like, yeah, the other one was like, yeah, I have a menacing roar, and the other one was like, let's hear it then, and it was like diabolical. So let's not go there, guys. You need to be equipped with bear spray. Yeah, it's from like RV there yet. If not friend, why friend shaped? Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Hey guys, once again a bit wonky. Let's see if anyone noticed. How would I make a bear? It's a black bear. It's gonna take a look at you. The ears, you can see the ears. Okay, guys, maybe we end it here. I feel like it's not gonna get any better here. Wasn't there a Crazy Deer game, funny multi? Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. It's like where one is like a hunter and the other ones are like the deer, and they're like trying to like mask or like trying to disguise them, sort of like act natural. And I think if they survive long enough, I don't know what they need to do, but I think if they just like survive enough, they like become a sort of like a beast, and then the hunter gets hunted. Is what I've seen. So I guess it could be that one. So it's like a cartoonish sort of graphics, like sort of like an animation. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, we need to play that one maybe. I don't know if there's how much content in there in that one. I remember when I was younger, there was this game. I think it's ended. I think it was first like premium, and then it was like free to play and stuff. Can't remember the name of it though. It was like where one player was this like monster that was supposed to like escape the hunters first, and then after some time, if the monster was able to like escape long enough, he could then fight the other players. Can't remember the name of it though. I feel like it's something like Evolved or something. Can't remember. But yeah, I feel like it's a bit rare having these like asymmetrical games where there's like one versus many. Because there's like the Dead by Daylight and stuff, but there's not that many like popular ones. Because I feel like it's a hard balance to nail. Oh yeah, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I just remember there was like the trailer music, like the song they had in the trailer was like slapped so hard, because that was like the song Danzig from Danzig, the song Mother, but it was sung by Lizzie. It was like a cover, and I remember that like slapped so hard. That's the only thing I remember, that the trailer like slapped really hard with the way they used the music in there. So that was really nice. Just like was a good example for me that music really elevates stuff, guys. But I can't remember the name of the game, so I don't know if that was like really good for the game, because the only thing I remember is the song and the singer for the cover. So yeah, maybe it was more of a good thing for the song and the artist. But yeah, so that's still the Diabolical Snow Angel we did. I wonder what comments I'll get tomorrow from it or for it. Because again, there's gonna be my aunt, the cool aunt actually will be here tomorrow, and then my parents and Egguna as well, and my brother. I'm walking here like an old man with my hands behind my back, like barely moving. I'm just gonna go like tinkering. I'm pondering here, guys. Just taking a slow steps, pondering time. Hunter versus the Deer is the game, I think. Yeah. That's the newer one. That's the newer one. But yeah, we'll wait until 2 hours, so then we can say that we at least did 2 hours, like Nat always does. Can't believe Nat is no longer doing the 7-hour streams when we now know that she can. It's only excuses if she doesn't. Diabolical, guys. But yeah, next stream will be next Friday, so no Sunday stream this week. And next Friday, what we'll be doing is still up in the air. So if you have any suggestions, I would gladly hear them in Discord. I'll actually link the Discord here. Hopefully it works. I actually have the command there. Let's see if it works. There we go. Hit the minimum requirements by my standards. Yeah, you have to do at least what Nat did. That sounds like that sounds like I'm somehow better. I'm not. I'm using the same marks as I walked in there to go back. So now it looks like I disappeared. Guys, I vanished into the air. There's no footsteps back from where I was. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here, guys. Much appreciated. I'll leave you guys with the nice looking sky. It actually is looking quite nice, I have to say, if we turn it like this. So yeah, thank you, bye. Thank you, guys. Can't believe it. I was so happy to do these fast bye-byes before like actually having anything open. So what should I do rest of the day? Watch a spinning fish. I don't know if we'll be raiding today. I'll check if there's anyone to raid. But if not, then you'll be watching a spinning sky, I guess. Can't believe this. Let's see if there's anyone live. There were so many people live when I started, so surely someone's live still. So let's take you somewhere mayhaps. But yeah, the spinning fish was a diabolical suggestion from Frutality last time. There's actually so many to choose from. Where should we go? This is interesting. I was hoping Matt would still be live with the Anno game, but apparently not. Can't believe this. The one person I was counting on. Diabolical. Let's see. Weaves is doing a workout and cooking stream. Let's see what's up with that. I was having trouble earlier with my mobile. I was trying to like look up at my own stream and it wasn't like loading. So let's see if I can see what's happening there. If I can, that is. Can't believe it's buffering, guys. Do I just believe and trust? It's gonna be I don't know if we should raid if I can't join you guys. So maybe we'll just end it here instead. Can't believe this. It's just like spinning for me, guys. Look, this is what's happening for me, guys. Can you believe this? So yeah, maybe we'll just end it here and we'll continue next stream being on Friday then with some game. I believe, guys, you should too. There's gonna be gaming here on this channel. I believe. But yeah, now for real, guys. Bye.